Deep down, are you sad because no rep TV? I have to disagree.
That's fair. What do you think is Taylor Swift's worst ever released song?
What is the biggest brand deal you rejected?
Oh.
I know you can't answer this, but I'm gonna say it anyways.
Which of your surprise songs is the worst one that you got?
Who's a Swiftie you see online? Shouldn't have met Taylor. Have you genuinely ever disliked an action by Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Do you guys ever get jealous of each other's videos and
Oh,
views?
that's a good question.
Is Ally single?
I gotta head out.
Who's a Swiftie YouTuber you don't like? Welcome to the Acoustic set. I'll drink to that. Cheers. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Nena.
And Ally.
And if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back.
And if you've come here from my channel, subscribe to Nena.
Welcome. Welcome. Over on Ally's channel, we did a whole video recapping Taylor buying her masters, what we think about Rep TV, debut, TS12. You guys asked questions. We tried to answer to the best of our ability. And so if you want a deep dive over there on Taylor buying her masters and what that means, you could go check that out.
But now we're gonna be silly instead.
So now we're gonna take a little break from being so serious and so analytical, and we're just going to have some fun and do a little truth or drink.
This feels so old school YouTube in the best way.
And I've always wanted to film one of these.
Me too.
I just have never had the opportunity because I film alone.
Ditto.
And truth or drink by myself sounds sad.
Real sad.
And
although
so,
I would watch it.
And so what's going to happen today, I made these lovely drinks for us. Ally doesn't know how I made them.
I have no idea what's in them.
This is one of my favorite summer cocktails that I love to make, and it's called a painkiller.
Oh, okay.
It does its job. No, I'm just kidding. It's a nice little coconut pineapple vibe. We got some strawberries, some little umbrellas for the vibes. And so make sure you give it a little stir.
Do we want to sip for luck at the start?
Yeah, make sure you give a good stir.
I need a sip for confidence.
A little sip for good luck, and then we will get into it.
Oh, yum.
Okay, good.
That's so much better than the drink I got at the beach club the other day. Oh, I want another one. I'm gonna not answer anything.
Oh,
It
good.
tastes so
good. I'm so glad, because I was worried. I modified it because I added the strawberries, but it's good.
Yeah, that's real good.
Won't take much to get you to drink.
Sorry, we're not doing shots. I'm a massive lightweight, so I would have died.
I'm 27. I can't do that anymore.
You're too old.
I'm too old for shots. So, the name of the game is, I'm going to go into my Instagram story to where I asked everybody to ask us questions.
Deep, juicy questions.
So that we could either A, tell the truth, or B, take a sip.
And I've also written some of my own questions for Nena.
So, this should be fun. This should be interesting. So if we don't want to answer a question, you have to drink. And who wins? Like, whoever finishes their drink loses or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoever is the most truthful wins brownie points.
And there we go.
Are you
All
starting
right.
us off?
I think so.
I guess you have the most questions, so I don't know how this will work back and forth.
Am I allowed to ask?
No. I mean, you'll have to bleep it and I'll have to drink. So yeah, you can.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Should I start it? I'll start with the easy ones at the bottom. We gotta start easy.
Oh, you didn't screenshot them? You're just gonna go through?
No,
oh,
just
rogue.
Yep.
Love it.
Yep. Deep down, are you sad because no rep TV?
I'll be 100% honest. Not a single part of my body is disappointed. And I'm really thankful for that. Because I feel bad for people that are disappointed about this. If it were my favorite album that I was longing for a TV of, I could understand it. I don't care at all. I'm so glad she owns it. Because you can't improve upon perfection.
Yep. And we went over all of this in Ally's video, so go check out more of our thoughts on that. I'm gonna say no because we are probably still gonna get the vault.
Yeah, which is like kind of the only exciting part of getting a new item in a perfect album.
Exactly. We don't have to dissect the new version of it. We can just enjoy the new parts of it. So
it's win-win.
Easy one. What is one song you wish wasn't on the Eras tour?
Ooh, good question.
There's a lot of songs songs on the Eras tour?
I think the Eras tour was great at making me appreciate songs I didn't beforehand. Like, the way that You Need to Calm Down goes so much harder now after Let Me See Your Hands.
Exactly.
This is the opposite of that, but I'm like still devastated that Mad Woman wasn't on the set list.
Okay.
So if I had to take something off, I could take something from Folklore.
Wow. I feel like not a lot of people would say that.
Do you reckon that's a rare opinion?
I think so, because Mad Woman just doesn't seem like the forefront of Folklore.
Yeah, it's not like a big stadium song.
I would definitely take Me over You Need to Calm Down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I wanted the spelling is fun moment.
Yeah, but we already saw that at Wango Tango.
I know. Luckily, me and Ally got to see Me live.
Yeah.
The very few lucky
ones.
ones.
We're Me appreciators. So
we are.
It was good.
Justice for Me.
Would you have liked a full out Me or a stripped back, beautiful piano ballad Me?
I wish she would have done it as a surprise song on piano.
Yeah.
But she only did it on guitar. So,
agree.
anyways, that wasn't the question.
I'll say something controversial. This is not what I would.
Okay.
This is not what I would want to get rid of.
Yeah.
But I would pick Mad Woman over Cardigan on the set list.
Okay.
I would.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I would break up the Teenage Love Triangle.
Okay.
But what song would I? Marjorie is a cop out. Like I sobbed my eyes out to that. I want to keep that on there.
Yeah. I gained a new appreciation for that song so much.
Yeah. Do you know what? 'Tis the Damn Season, when that was cut, I was like, okay.
I have to disagree.
That's fair.
I know, that one is like one of my favorites from Evermore.
So you have to pick a song now that you would cut.
Wildest Dreams.
Wow. Okay.
I always forget that it's on the set list.
Yeah.
Because it just kind of like, you're just waiting for Bad Blood at that point.
Well, Bad Blood also was so repetitive.
Yeah.
That it's like, we could have just done a chorus mashup of
That's
those
true.
two.
And she like,
It's just chorus.
Yeah, she like cut it down already.
Yeah.
So.
Could just get rid of it.
What was the song I thought? Out of the Woods. What the frick?
Yeah. Where was that?
I would have taken Out of the Woods, just the bridge.
Yeah.
Over Wildest Dreams.
You could cut Wildest Dreams and Bad Blood to put Out of the Woods.
Exactly.
I don't know why we're adjusting this 2 years later. You're welcome.
Okay.
Wait, my turn.
Okay, you go. Oh,
okay.
No.
So I want to start by making you have a drink, and I know you're going to have to bleep this out.
Oh no.
So tell them the story of the You're gonna have to learn how to put a bleep over
That's very vague.
Okay, well, no, I don't think you should open up about it. I don't think it's a good idea. I think you should drink.
Let's just say good things happen to bad people sometimes.
Yeah, well done.
Lovely. Is Ally single?
Yes. Yeah. I would say I did have a boy who texted me on the day that Taylor's news broke, but I'm single. And happily so.
There you go.
Sorry if he watches this and hears that. So I want you to be proud of yourself and brag for a moment. So what is your favorite YouTube video you've ever made? What do you think is your best video?
Let's see. The ones that I enjoy making are like vlogs.
Yeah.
I would say the one that makes me cry a lot, or like every time I watch it, it just like makes me like so like, I can't believe like I got to do all of that, was probably like my end of year recap of 2023.
Yeah. That was a really special year.
I spent hours, and I mean hours, 3 straight days on the first 10 seconds of that video.
Wow.
Because I had to recreate the countdown clock.
Go watch it if you haven't already. Watch it again if you already have.
It just makes me sentimental because I put, I did like the whole like Eras Tour intro to all the clips that of all the stuff.
So special.
I just love a good nostalgic moment.
Yeah.
And I like
and it was such a happy year, so you got to like relive all of that joy.
Yeah, even if it's not like my, I think it's like all my recap videos are for me when I make them, and they just make me so happy, and I rewatch them the most, I think. So that one.
That's probably most YouTubers with vlogs.
Right?
It's like you get to rewatch your own memories.
Yeah, I love rewatching vlogs from everything. So I would say my vlog videos are my favorite videos I make.
Yeah.
What about you? I want to know.
I would probably say my would've, could've, should've. Mm-hmm. I get like worried that I can't not top that, but I'm like, I was so vulnerable.
Yeah.
And speaking about something that like interested me so much, and I was so scared of putting it out, and then the conversations that I got to have through that was like amazing.
Yeah.
So probably that.
Yeah, I feel that. That was a really good one.
Yeah, and we've had some really good talks recently about like religion and the intersection of Taylor Swift's lyrics. So that's something that's always so fun to me.
Yeah, the lyric parallels Taylor Swift and like religion, especially in Tortured Poets, is so interesting.
Yeah.
And I love breaking it down like an English teacher.
Yes.
And like listening to you talk about
theology. It's so interesting.
It's very interesting.
All right, give us some hard
I know, we gotta get into this. Like, look how much we've got left here. I like almost went to grab it and just take a drink. Okay. Oh, I'll ask you this one. Would you never listen to Sabrina or Olivia ever again?
Oh my gosh. So that's so hard because I'm not only thinking of what currently exists, but what will in the future exist. I love to rock out to Olivia. I love a girl who can rock, but I'm so intrigued by Sabrina's future trajectory as an artist. And Sabrina has more of a discography. So I think I've got to go with my girl Sabrina. I got to keep her.
Wow, that's surprising to me.
I know.
Because I know you really liked the Guts album.
The pop rock.
Yeah.
Would you pick the same?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I've listened to Sabrina since I was 16.
We've loved her since the first album. So.
I had Can't Blame a Girl for Trying on repeat.
Yeah.
Which is like very niche.
Can you play it on the ukulele or guitar? You should learn it if you
Can't
can.
blame a
Yeah.
girl for trying.
It's so good.
It's just
It's
like
Disney. I love it. Yeah.
And she was so young. She was like 13 and that's a good song.
But then I'm giving up Favorite Crime, which is one of the best songs ever written.
Traitor.
Yeah, that's hard.
There's a lot of songs on Sour that are like...
Are you a Guts or a Sour? Are you more
I'm
of
a Sour. You know me. I'm a sad girl.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm a rock girl. So.
Yep. Two sides.
Okay. Tell everyone what you drink at brunch when your friends drink champagne.
That, my friends, would be a cold glass of whole milk. I know. Shocking. So shocking.
The respect levels.
I know. Everybody that finds this out about me, that I love to drink milk. This sounds insane saying this out loud because everybody like...
I just drank a glass of oat milk, to be fair.
Yeah, but whole milk is different.
At brunch, when they're having mimosas.
Yeah.
It's funny.
You know, milk just is for the soul. It's not even for the body. Okay.
That's it.
I'm talking way too much about milk
Perfect
at this point.
end. Next.
I'm just gonna drink for that one.
Uh-oh, I'm scared now.
I have one question that I wrote down before I
God.
could remember. Who's the last person you texted and what did it say?
Oh. I said to my friend, because I've recently updated my phone, I can't find out how to use my stickers as emojis on Instagram stories anymore. And she was trying to help me and she's like, oh damn, I didn't know we couldn't do that. Actually, I will say this to you and then I'll drink.
Yeah.
So you can cut that out and I will drink.
All right.
You will see these levels going down.
Hopefully soon. We need to like,
That's strong. It's good.
I'm trying to think of like really hard questions.
You know what you could ask me and I can't answer it, but we don't
Well,
want to.
we might get the... Who knows?
We'll see. Okay, so without naming the company, what was your biggest brand deal in monetary, in dollar amount?
Like how much money?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we're allowed to say, are
No.
we? Okay, I guess we're not allowed. Cheers.
I think you're allowed, but like it would then if other brands see it, they know they shouldn't offer you over that.
That's
So
true. That's true. You
I'd
don't
be
want
like
that digital
$1
footprint.
million.
$10,000. Some people do get that much. Maybe some of us do. Not me. Are you ever worried about your careers affecting specific relationship?
I think hopefully any relationship you're in wouldn't be impacted by you doing your dream job.
Yeah.
So I haven't had that be an issue, and I think you're the same, right? Like I've only had partners or people in my life that were really supportive. In fact, I'll tell one story that gave me the ick. So one time after I had like parted ways with like a situationship, no, that doesn't sound right, but like a long distance thing. He said to me like, oh, I've been watching your YouTube videos because I missed your voice. And I was like, ew, I need to delete my channel. Like I feel so weird to be perceived by a man in that way.
Yeah, I guess.
But we're putting it out there, like, the awkwardness and embarrassment and cringe of, like, existing in real life and then also on the internet is just part of it. That's, like, one of the drawbacks, I guess.
Yeah.
But your partner should always support it.
Yeah.
I guess the only awkward thing is, like, if you're talking to someone new and they're like, what's your job? And you're like,
Yeah.
I sit in my room and film myself and put it on the internet.
I feel like you can't disclose at first.
Yeah.
Because what if they look you up and then learn everything about you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like when I get into an Uber, sometimes I'll be like, I work in media, or like vague things.
They always want to know what your channel is called, and then they want to go look it up, and then you have to explain that you're a Taylor Swift fan for a living. And it's very difficult, so
we shouldn't have used our names.
I know. I usually just say I teach guitar lessons.
Smart. Someone let me know what I can say for my channel. I don't know.
You're a reporter. You're a journalist.
I talk shit.
Journalist. Online journalist. Independent media.
There you go.
There you go.
That's it.
My drink's getting lonely.
What do you think is Taylor Swift's worst ever released song?
I can't say.
I finally got it. That's a good one. Oh my god. And you can't Uno reverse me. You have to think of your own questions.
Yeah, I'm like, I could lie or I could just drink.
Yeah.
What's the worst part about being an influencer?
Oh. I think firstly, let me say I think it's a very lucky job to have. Doing content for a living is like a dream in 99% of ways. I think having your work depend on your appearance can be really hard. Like, you know, we have to look at our faces all the time to edit things, to post things. That can be really hard in the same way of like being an actor and auditioning. Having kind of success, at least in some way, depend on your appearance. Also as a woman, like you're aging, you're seeing yourself change over time on camera. And also, I guess the inconsistency of pay, like something could be totally different one month to the next, so you can't really plan in the way someone would with their salary.
Yeah.
Again, I think these are all worth trade-off of like the time and flexibility. But yeah, what do you think is the hardest?
I would say, the pressure that earning a full-time income puts on something that is your passion.
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest thing, because then you think, okay, let's say this video doesn't get enough views. It's impacting you in more than just a financial way. It's affecting your self-esteem.
It's a real hit for sure.
It's a comparison. You see other people getting things you're not getting.
Yep.
So I think it's hard to separate you as a person from like you
The
and
brand.
compared to like all the other people out there that are, you know, who seem like they're doing better than you, but you never know, because everything is a highlight
or
reel.
even the stability of a regular 9-to-5 job that you leave there once you go home.
Yeah, exactly. There's not a separation clear.
Yeah, there's
separation.
never an off.
Yeah, so we're always on the clock.
Yeah.
But again, like Ally was saying, like I couldn't even imagine that this was a job for me.
Yeah.
Like in high school, and
Yeah. So for Nena and I, we both work alone from home, which can be like quite isolating. Like I'm kind of envious a lot of the time when people get to have work colleagues or like Christmas parties, like all of these things we don't get. But at the end of the day, there are also shitty co-workers. So we kind of, it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I agree. They'll be like, oh man, we're going out for happy hour, we're doing this, and
I'm like, oh, well, that's when I have to film, so yeah.
I'll just be here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't trade it.
Yeah, completely agree.
Exactly what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Okay, this is a fun personal one.
Okay.
What was your least favorite part of going to Disney with me?
Okay, for those of you who don't know, I live literally so close to Disneyland.
And I had never been.
And she had never been. Before last week, I hadn't been to Disney in, oh my gosh, like at least 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up, it was like
It's overdone.
Yeah, we went a lot, and just the lines, and like so many people.
The heat.
It was hot when we went, but honestly, it was one of the more enjoyable Disney days, to be honest.
Good.
Because it was just, we were chill, we just did whatever.
It wasn't too intense.
Went with the flow. There's no rides we had to go on.
Yeah. Did we have any unfortunate situations?
We met a subscriber, which was a great thing.
Shout out to Miley if you're watching this.
Shout out.
She was
I'm
so
wearing
sweet.
the bracelet.
Oh yeah, that was really nice to meet her.
It's actually more enjoyable because we both like to do the same thing, like take pictures and like do fun videos and like, you know, it was just fun.
Neither of us were like, if I don't go on the Raptor roller coaster, I'll die.
Yeah.
So we just kind of wandered around. Actually, the worst part was me not being able to get a fun coffee drink.
Yeah, I think the worst part was they didn't have any vegan cold foam.
Yeah.
That was the main worst part.
It was a pretty hard day for all of us involved.
Disney needs to get that together. Yeah. Because I think they're neglecting.
They had really good plant-based options. Yeah. Like food-wise, I was really, really impressed. I had a lot to eat. Yeah. But yeah, just drink-wise, I just wanted to partake in the fun drinks everyone else was having. Mm-hmm. And I have not yet been able to.
So Disney are neglecting some clientele that would pay up. The cream cheese vegan cold foam, put it on the list.
Exactly.
What is the biggest brand deal you rejected?
Oh, easy. So last year or the year before, offered to fly me to America.
What?
Yeah. So I didn't do that. But then, so I get emails every single day from AliExpress, Temu, Shein. They have huge budget because, I don't know, that's probably where they put their marketing budget into. Yeah. It's just not something I would put my name behind, even though it is my name, Ali and Shein, AliExpress and Shein. But yeah, I feel like if I didn't care, I could probably make my year's salary on like one brand deal from them.
Yeah. I think you just gotta, you know, your audience is trust trust is everything.
Exactly. 100%. And I know that you guys, like, have said the same thing, that, because we don't really promote a lot of things, and it's only things that we really both use, so I would never jeopardize that. What about you?
I would say as a side note, like, sometimes I know people get irritated when it's like, oh, they're always doing brand deals, or like, oh, like, do they really buy that? Again, I think people like us would not sell you something we don't use, or that we haven't used, or that we don't like the company's like
wouldn't support
ethics, or like all that kind of stuff. But you also have to know that this is how we get to make videos.
Yeah.
It's
and
super
how
important.
How you're getting to watch a video for free.
Yeah, exactly. So I think they're equally important, but you know.
And I also don't really mind when I see a brand deal that I know the creator doesn't really use. If it's like kind of when you're watching TV and there's like a segment that's just like, and now a word from our sponsor, and it's like beard oil. Like if I promoted a beard oil, or if someone else I watched did, I'd be like, cool, I'll watch this 1 minute ad because I get to watch the rest of the video for free. Like it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I think these days people are more like, oh, get your
bag. Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Which is really cool that like people understand how it all works.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like we don't do it all the time, but it is like an important part of it.
For sure. It's like any movie that you watch has ads, like has implemented sponsorships. Any TV show you watch has ad breaks, so it kind of just works the same. Especially with our videos that get demonetized for music.
Literally.
Okay, are you glad that people who hated Taylor Swift in 2017 don't get to have their chance at enjoying rep now? Are you at all smug that we got to experience
100%.
rep and haters didn't? Yeah.
Yes. Like, short answer, yes. Because we were in the trenches in 2016.
We earned it.
Because I remember that day so well. I was like sick myself because of the whole canceling over Twitter.
Also, this is not about people that didn't know Taylor. This is people that bullied you for liking Taylor then.
Yeah, this is about the people who like tweeted at Taylor, or like was a part of the whole cancellation, or like everybody that turned on Taylor that now
is like, where is it?
That now wants the album that they inspired.
True.
So
speak a truth, queen.
And I also feel like Reputation was the last tour that I felt like every single person in that stadium was 100% there for Taylor and no other reason, because
which we've seen like evidence of that's kind of dropped off since the era. So people are like, oh, I'm over her now. Like it was fun for the moment, but now it's not.
It wasn't just a trendy show to go to. It felt like every single person there was like a true fan. Yeah. And I felt like kind of in the Eras tour it became trendy.
It was a place to be seen.
Yeah, and I knew a lot of people wanted to be a part of a cultural
which is amazing,
which is great. But we did see a lot of influencers who didn't really care, and they got to go for free, and fans didn't. Yeah. Which was, I think, my biggest problem.
That's the most heartbreaking thing.
Where brands would be sending these influencers
that would hate on her in their caption. Yeah,
that would just say like shady things, or like, I don't really know any of the songs, or like whatever, when there's lots of other fans they could have sent to the Eras tour. So anyways, in short, I'm perfectly happy with how things are gonna go. I know you can't answer this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. How much money did you earn as a creator last year? Yeah. You know what? I think people think all influencers make a ton of money. That is not the case. Yeah.
It ebbs and flows a lot.
I think you would be surprised at how normal some influencers' incomes are.
And how much it fluctuates as well.
Yeah, and how some years are good, some years are bad. Yeah. And how much everything costs. How much money we invest into our channel. Yeah. All that kind of stuff.
And also, like, I kind of prioritize a lot of balance. I'm traveling right now, so I'm, like, taking a pay cut because I'm not at home working. And for me, that's, like, a perfectly fine priority to have. I'm happy to earn less money than I could if I was still staying at home, like, working more. So you do what you want. And again, that's kind of the benefit of being a creator. You can say, I want to stay at home, I want to do 10 brand deals a month, and I want to make bank. Or, you know,
prioritize other things.
Yeah, work for whatever works for your lifestyle.
As much as you want to do. Okay.
Okay, name an influencer you think is faking their lifestyle. And I won't accept all of them, or most of them.
Okay, even if I had thought of one, I wouldn't want to say it, because I don't want that digital blueprint. Yep. I feel like...
Blueprint or footprint?
Blueprint. I'm not even... I've had like 3 sips. Blueprint, lol.
As someone that, you know, is in an influencer space and goes to events and stuff, I will tell you there are plenty that are so authentic. I feel like we were talking about Anna Sitar the other day. That's someone who I just feel like is so authentic and true to themselves. But also, it's still 1% of her life that you see in anyone's life that you see. Whether that's good or bad, it's not a full picture.
Did you ask that? What did you
ask that.
Oh, okay.
Damn, it's gone to your head already.
No, I'm very forgetful. Have you genuinely ever disliked an action by Taylor Swift?
Yes. And I'm gonna share this. It's when she played Crazier on the Eras tour.
That was Probably the worst thing she's ever done.
Personally, yeah.
At all.
Yeah, I do consider like unstanding and like trending Taylor Swift is over.
Yeah,
hashtag,
just over that.
Just to bring that back so she knows what she did. You have to choose one Taylor album to not exist anymore. You can't listen to it at all. What album is it?
You definitely asked me this the first time we did a video.
Oh.
And I think my answer would be different now.
Do you remember what you said?
I think I said Fearless.
I gotta head out. What the hell?
I don't know.
Put that clip in here.
I know.
If you can find it. You have to pick one Taylor Swift album that you can never listen to again.
Oh, it might be Fearless.
What?
I know.
Not expecting that. Anyway, I'm gonna head out.
We're done.
I think I said Fearless and you had the same reaction. I think you did the same thing. I think you got up.
I've always known that Fearless is the shit.
I'm just gonna drink because
Well, I think you should tell me your answer.
I'll
I'll tell you mine.
Oh,
You first,
Evermore?
obviously.
It's Evermore. It's always Evermore.
What's yours?
I can't live without Champagne Problems. Okay.
You're gonna live without Lover then?
Yeah. Give up the Archer, but
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Okay.
Because there's other ones that will fill the hole.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lover. I still drink.
You drank and you answered.
Pour
Alright,
one out for
your
Lover.
turn.
Who's a Swiftie YouTuber you don't like?
Okay, I don't even know if you guys will know this person. Her name's Nena Shelby, and she hates Fearless.
I hate her. We should cancel her.
Yeah.
And
I love everyone.
We love everybody.
I think,
We
like,
respect the arts.
just like in high school or regular life, you're not going to agree with everyone's opinion, and that's fine, and that's normal. I have respect for everyone in the space, and like I love watching other videos, so both of us know that what we do is so vulnerable. Sharing your opinion and like putting yourself online is scary, period. So I don't want to judge anyone else that is doing the same thing, even if we have different opinions. At the end of the day, someone is like living their truth, and as long as you're not hurting anyone else, do your thing.
I think I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, I've been very honest. Are there any kind of TS creators that you don't like?
I'm gonna be so honest, Swift Talk scares me so much.
Yeah.
And I also don't like the Twitter Swifties who post fake news about Taylor because I don't know why my phone will randomly send me notifications of random people's tweets that are fake news, and I have a moment where my heart drops and then I open it and it's fake.
Yeah, I think TikTok in particular, it's also like who can say it the quickest, who can get like their views on it, but it seems very like sensationalized and intense.
Yeah, TikTok, I try my best.
We can't do it. We're not good at TikTok.
We're long form girlies.
Yeah, we like to ramble.
Anyway, some of the TikTok people have very strong opinions, and I think that scares me. But I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't name anyone, so I guess you have to drink.
How do you handle criticism?
Not well.
Like hate comments and or people that are giving you maybe a little constructive.
I feel like I don't get that much constructive criticism.
Because you're perfect, obviously.
Exactly.
There's not a word you say that's wrong.
No, I think even constructive criticism is hard for me to take, but then I'll be like, no, I needed to hear that, thank you. Like, if someone would say, hey, can you edit this better? Like, I don't like this about your videos or something, I will take that on board.
Okay.
The hate comments are a lot harder for me. I think this is an only child issue because I didn't grow up being bullied by siblings.
Okay.
They rub me the wrong way, and I really have to fight to not reply to them and like try and change someone's mind.
Do you delete them or do you just leave them?
I honestly, sometimes I reply. Sometimes I block them. It's who knows. Don't send one now in the hopes that you'll get a reply. I am trying to block them now.
Yeah.
But it is funny how in the past, like, my approach is always kind of like kill them with kindness. Like, I would approach someone with kindness even if they've met me with hate.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time I'll reply and I'm like, so fair, like, hope you're having an amazing day, like, love you. Or I'd never be like, oh my god, I didn't think you would see this, I'm so sorry, blah blah blah. I'm like, it's so funny how people backtrack.
They try to get your attention. I don't know.
So I like that because I think it's really funny when that happens.
Yeah.
But I think I need to read Let Them, as your mum was saying. And
just let them.
Yeah, I need to be better at letting it roll off my back but I will say, being a creator gives me so much empathy for A, other creators, but B, like celebrities who deal with this on a much bigger scale.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of talking about the Benson Boone hate and how I don't really get that, because I'm like, if you hate him, talk to your friends about it. Vent to your friends. Write to a magazine, whatever. Why are you putting it in spaces where we know he exists, which is like social media,
see it.
and has to read that about himself? That goes for any celebrity, really.
Especially Taylor.
Yeah.
Like, no wonder like she's turned off her comments since the Reputation era.
Because of this, and like, I think people can't understand what that's like until they've experienced it. You know, if you've ever been bullied, imagine that, but you can't walk away from it or get away from it, and it's constant. Like, it's just not nice, and it's not necessary.
Yeah, I think for me,
I think for me,
When I feel like, you know, our followers are pretty nice.
We are so
We're very lucky we don't get that much hate.
It's not our followers, it's when our video goes outside of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's honestly, like, I do a reading for everyone in my family.
I love that.
I'm like, you talk too much. Which is usually what I get.
Yeah.
Like, or whenever I do.
So it's like, so what did you want out of this video? Me to sit here in silence?
Well, no, people think I don't get to the point fast
Oh.
enough. Fair enough. I also have ADHD. I understand it. Put me in 2 times speed. Put me in 3 times speed even. I
Insert the
can't.
picture of our dinner when I'd finished and yours was
No,
full.
I just yap. I promise, guys. Even when you think I'm like talking too much, I probably have talked twice as much as that.
She's holding back and she's cut some out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time I got a hate comment about how I'm like super uneducated and I shouldn't be speaking about Taylor Swift's
That's
lyrics.
so rude and classist to say, and B, it's not true. Like,
And okay, this is one of the I never reply. I usually reply in my head or say it out loud and then I go and delete it or whatever. But this is the one time that I responded and I was saying, well, Taylor didn't go to college. Like, is she uneducated?
mic drop.
All I'm saying. You don't have to go to college to be a smart person or like create
or have
something.
worthy thoughts. Like everyone has a story that's worth sharing.
Yeah.
Even your uneducated, simple mind. I'm kidding. Like, what a weird thing for them to say.
What was your worst hate comment or one that sticks with you?
Oh, okay. Well, this is not like one specific comment, but for me, the video that got the most hate comments on it, it's so random.
Yeah.
I ranked movie musicals.
Oh, yes.
Did I talk about this?
Yeah.
So in the opening 10 seconds of it, I say I'm ranking modern movie musicals from the 2000s onwards. The amount of comments that were like, you are a disgusting piece of shit for not including insert musical that's like 40 years old.
Yeah.
Don't ever post online again. I hope you die. And I sent it to my friend. They were like, oh, like the mean gays found it. So I was like, it's just people that are really opinionated. But I was like, again, is it that deep? I did put in the thumbnail the modern ones.
Yeah.
I did say and put it in the title. I'm so sorry that I offended you with only ranking movie musicals that came out from the year 2000 onwards. It is my fault.
It's so funny to me because I'm not a commenter. Like, I don't comment.
I am a commenter.
I've noticed. Because sometimes
You've spotted me.
No, I'm on TikTok and Ally commented. And even if I think it in my head, like, I don't know why I've just never been like I'm a silent follower for a lot of people and it's very rare that I'll like comment something. But so when I see these people like that take the time out of their day to write a whole thing about
I hate comments. It's like, where does that come from?
Yeah. It's like, oh, and did you grammar check this? Because it's looking a little iffy to me.
Let's run that through a spell check. Because it's also like when I comment, I'm hoping to either like make them smile, make their day better.
Yeah.
You know, if the video is about something hard, lift them up, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to put myself in the shoes of a hate commenter.
It's
and
like, click out of the video.
Yeah. Release
You
yourself.
took that. You scrolled down, you clicked into the comments, and you did that.
Yeah.
Did you watch the rest of the video? Maybe. Paying our bills.
Thanks for the view, I guess. You could have just scrolled. Alright,
Okay.
we need some hard ones.
I know.
Oh, it's my turn. You got
Okay.
one? You got
I
one?
was
Go.
gonna just because I know you won't do it.
Damn it!
Talk about your biggest heartbreak. Kind of mean.
I will drink and I'll half answer it. I will say, if you've seen my video reacting to You're Losing Me, that's pretty much it. And if you know what show I was at, Taylor sang that to me and the person right in front of my face. So she was like, listen up, girl.
I'll drink to that. Cheers.
Cheers. That's a good one. This is a good question.
Okay.
It won't make you drink. How does making money on YouTube work? The content y'all make is so often demonetized.
So we try not to make it demonetized.
Yeah, sometimes you can't help it.
It takes quite a few tries to
reactions,
upload.
always demonetized.
Every single album reaction, anytime you're playing more than 10 seconds of a song.
like 5.
Maybe even less.
Yeah.
It will be demonetized.
So if you see videos like our reactions to the Torture Poets Department, we didn't make any money for that week or 2 weeks that we were editing those videos.
The one thing that helps is when we have a sponsor on the videos that are demonetized.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes up for it in some way.
Yeah.
And
Because
then
it can be really frustrating, like,
Yeah.
to get comments, kind of like Rap TV, being like, where is the blank reaction? Where is it? Where is it? And I'm like, it's 4 a.m., my eyes hurt, I've been working on this for a week, and I'm not making any money for this 2 weeks of the month.
Yeah.
So I think you got to strike a balance of some that are demonetized and some that aren't.
Yeah, I think like specifically for music, guitar guitar tutorials, guitar covers. Anyone who's singing a cover on YouTube is getting demonetized.
I never knew that.
Yeah, so even if you're
Is
not
it because
playing
you
the song,
sound so much like her that they're like, that's Taylor Swift?
No. The funny thing is though, it's half monetized.
Oh, you're sharing.
We're sharing revenue.
Yeah.
So I'm sharing it with Taylor because she needs it. She
That's
really needs
so
the
sweet
money.
of you to donate half of your income.
So, like one of my most viral videos, guitar videos, was one of the Olivia Rodrigo. Good for you, Trader.
Yeah.
Those are half monetized. So I'm,
you're
not
giving
making that
her
much money,
and you're getting half. Yeah.
And the other thing is that music niche content, like guitar covers, all that is way lower. Way lower.
So different niches on YouTube earn different amounts of money per 1,000 views of an ad. So something like finance videos make way more money.
Yeah.
If they got 1,000 views and my video and Nena's video got 1,000 views, they would make more money because the ads, the sponsors that will put ads on their videos will pay more.
Yeah, they're paying more.
Because they know the people watching that, no offense to you guys, have more money.
Yeah, depending on your demographic.
Think. Yeah.
Let's say you have a younger audience, they don't have money to spend on whatever ad pops up or whatever. So
it also depends
really
on the country.
just,
like, if you have higher income countries as your demographic viewers, you might earn more money. Like, that's why it's so dependent and changes all the time. Yeah. Some YouTubers also do affiliate links, which I think we've done a bit of, but like it's not a main
significant enough. Yeah, and then some people create Patreon.
Yeah, which is amazing. Patreon is such a cool thing.
I made a Patreon because all of my guitar stuff was being demonetized, and I decided to increase the amount of content I was making for my guitar players, and I put it over on Patreon for what I think is a very affordable price because I don't want to force you guys to like get out the checkbook or anything.
Or make it inaccessible.
And I really don't want to, I never wanted to put a paywall, but like we said, we can't work for free, unfortunately.
Yeah. And the more that they get demonetized, the harder it is.
Yeah. And so if you want to go learn guitar, get all of my other content. I know a lot of you have been asking me if I'm going to continue to do guitar tutorials. I might do some, but I will say I have a very big catalog over on my Patreon that you'll have immediate access to all the videos.
You get all of the old stuff once you sign up.
And it costs one coffee a month. So
that's incredible. You need to put that price up. Comment below if Nena should charge more for her Patreon.
What's the most money you've spent on a Taylor Swift concert ticket?
Well, I could answer the most I spent on an Eras Tour ticket was $600, which was like not a good seat at all, but it was VIP was the only thing left, so we were like way up high.
Of course.
What about you?
Well, if you guys had seen my what I spent on the Eras Tour video,
you've got a whole breakdown.
I've written it out for you guys, so I like to be transparent about how much money I spend on Taylor Swift because I know that some people go like a lot of times and they just kind of
don't
dance around the subject.
And now you can see exactly how much Nena contributed to Taylor buying her master's
Exactly.
back.
So I basically should own at least one vault track.
Yeah.
And for me, my most expensive ticket, this is honestly a flex because I went to the Eras Tour 12 times and I vlogged every single one of them.
That is a flex.
So if you want to watch any of the 12 shows that I went to, they're on my channel. The most I spent was a resale ticket in Nashville that I bought 10 minutes before she took stage.
Was this the rain show?
Yeah, I don't know, the day before the rain show. And I was by myself and I left my friends and my sister and I said, oh, I'm gonna go watch the show. And then I went on and bought a resale ticket.
How much did you say it was?
$920 for a row 10 floor seat.
Guys, go and watch that vlog specifically.
But honestly, like the fact that I got it for under $1,000. Some people, we met a lady who spent $4,000 per ticket in Miami.
She said, I finna be in the pit.
Yeah, so...
Again, now that we know what we know, we can't look at it as like reckless spending because it is the reason Taylor owns her
Exactly.
masters.
No, also though, that was the first concert I ever went to by myself. I got Out of the Woods as my surprise song, which is one of my top songs.
Yeah.
I got the paper airplane tattoo.
That's so special.
And she played 15 on the piano. So...
money well spent.
I can't complain.
My next question is, which of your surprise songs is the worst one that you got? And I'm wording it as negatively as possible.
Oh my gosh. This is like, I'm not ungrateful. Trust me. I got so lucky. I got to see my favorite song ever as a surprise song. You're in Love was my top, my number one. And this is just in comparison to all the other songs that I got as surprise songs. This isn't saying this is a bad song or that the performance was bad or that I'm ungrateful to have witnessed it. But unfortunately, I would have to put State of Grace on the bottom.
I'm gonna need to reassess the songs that you got to see what you put above State of Grace. I'm not judging. I can't. I shouldn't judge because you're being honest. But wow,
it was special in the fact that was the first actual surprise song because we didn't know there was gonna be two. And I was like, I think it was like halfway through the song before I was singing it. Yeah. But I couldn't think of what song it was.
Totally.
And so maybe just because I don't have a personal connection to that song.
That's fair.
Most of the other ones I felt like I really did.
It felt like she was singing them for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So anyways, sorry to all the State of Grace stands out there. I'll take a drink for
yeah,
that.
You deserve to. I don't know if I told you about this, that I was invited to go the second night and I couldn't go.
Really?
Yeah. It was one night that because I got COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I got COVID, so I couldn't go.
Was it in Sydney?
It was Sydney. Yes, and I couldn't go, and she ended up singing Would've, Could've, Should've and Ivy. I don't know if that was my show, but it was one of the Sydney shows.
Yeah. Do you think that she was gonna like...
I can't think about it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I can't think about it because I'm like, I couldn't go.
Yeah.
Because I got COVID at my first Eras Tour show, and I was like, I can't obviously go and give it to a fan or anyone that I might meet. I always regret not going to night 2 or Sydney or whatever I was invited to and missing those surprise songs.
I will say, when we are meant to meet Taylor,
it
will be the right,
completely
perfect time. I just know the first time.
Do you have your caption ready for when you post a picture with her?
I think I did back in like 2015 or whatever. Yeah. Oh my god, I was like so obsessed with like Loft 89, Rep Room.
So what was your caption gonna be?
Oh my god, it was probably something that's like, we all saw this coming, or like it's about time, or something like that.
Exactly.
I don't know. But yeah, all the almosts wouldn't have been the right time.
Agree.
Okay, we'll do a couple more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what some like really hard ones.
I know. Listen to Taylor Swift forever, no other artists, or every other artist and no Taylor Swift.
Well, I did that for most of my high school experience, so I think
just Taylor?
Yeah. For a long time I did just do that, so I feel like she's got a good range.
Yeah.
I feel like I just couldn't not.
I find that really hard.
Yeah, I know.
I love so much music.
If I had to choose.
Kill, Are You in Love, or Kill, You Are in Love, or The Black Dog?
Well, I have to go with, like, You're in Love.
The one you've loved longer.
Yeah, I loved it longer. It's also just, like...
It means more to you.
Yeah.
Would you go to Australia to see Ally in the future?
Yeah.
Would you sit on a 15-hour flight for me?
Yes, I would.
Thank you.
Yes, I would.
Have Taylor not buy her masters and get Rep TV Vault, or no Rep TV Vault at all?
No Rep TV Vault.
Yeah.
I had to think about that one.
Agree.
Do you guys ever get jealous of each other's videos and views?
That's a good question, because we're in the same niche.
Yeah.
Like, I 100% have never. Like, I think I'm only ever really happy and thrilled for you. And I love, like, when we text each other video ideas or discuss things.
I feel like people assume that would be the case for a lot of people, especially, like,
having the same niche.
There's a lot of other people that I follow on YouTube or, like, TikTok or Instagram that people ask them the same questions of,
really?
Yeah, like creators who are friends. Like, are you competitive with each other?
Right.
Is there this underlying thing?
I think because there's not like one spot. It's like everyone can succeed and thrive.
Yeah, and I think like now it's like just better. You know what I mean? Like, I see creators all the time just like shouting each other out, lifting each other up. Yeah. Like, honestly, like there's always space. Like,
the more collaboration, the more integration, the better. Yeah. And everyone has their own niche.
Yeah.
Like, everyone that has their own channel, no matter how similar, has some different perspective that they bring to
Everyone
it.
has like their own personal
I learned so much hearing Nena tell me about like music and things that Taylor does that I have no idea about. And like, you can't get that from my channel. You have to go to hers to get that. So like, why would I feel any kind of competition?
And like,
go on now, say something nice about me. Wait.
Where, you'll come to my channel and watch my reaction to an album, you'll get absolutely nothing out of it in terms of analysis wise, because I just scream. and I just like, I don't have
you won't get emotion from me. You won't get exciting like reactions.
But you'll clock something right away, and that'll go straight over my head. So that's the thing. If you want to go to the source to know immediately like what as lyric means or whatever, you're immediately.
If you want exciting reactions that are going to be in a TikTok compilation, it's her face.
It took me until like the anthology to realize the album was about Maddie Healy. I'll just say that. Like, that's most people. I was denying it the whole time, but you clocked it almost immediately.
It just something didn't add up. But I think that's kind of normal. We had expectations going into that, which we shouldn't do.
And you have a take on someone who's been there from the very beginning.
True,
like,
that's a different perspective to have, yeah.
Like, since debut,
Yeah.
since the beginning.
You have a crazy good memory and like deeper obsession. I think Nena is more obsessed with me with how much she knows things and remembers things.
But you like have like the history of everything.
Swiftery, if
Yes,
you
the
will.
Swiftery. I don't always like know kind
Yeah.
of behind the scenes stuff or like
But you'll
early
be like,
on.
remember in the 1989 era on this date when she wore this and sang this at this time? And I'll be like, totally.
AKA, I'm neurodivergent.
But with a purpose.
And that's, you know, again, like everyone, you go to different people's channels for different things.
I'm sure they would agree. There's
Yeah.
like no need
Yeah.
for competition or
No,
jealousy.
not at all. Not at
Yeah.
all.
Which I'm so glad.
And like Ally has the perfect like reaction videos, like, you know, like I'm trying to think of what show, or like literally anyone that does it where they have like the reaction clip from a show that's
All the memes and
yeah,
stuff.
like the memes and stuff. Like you just like remember, oh, that in that one show.
This is why I
this
can't
is the
have
reaction.
an editor, because I'm like, I have the memes in my head.
And
the
I'm like,
TV show.
Oh my gosh, how did you like pull that out of the back of your head?
This is because when you had your Taylor obsession and that was all you did, I was like spread amongst teen dramas and Taylor Swift.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What's your biggest constructive criticism for Taylor?
Oh, I think the only thing is sometimes she tries to cater to the greater mainstream fans to make everyone feel like.
Do you have an example?
For example, when she was just saying like, I don't know if you guys want Reputation or like.
We obviously do, bitch.
I know. I think she kind of put distance between her and the fans online.
Right.
Probably for her own peace
Yeah.
as well. But I think it's because of how big everything got during the Eras tour.
Yeah. She's like so
Yeah.
not a person in
Yeah.
her own.
So I think the only thing is like I kind of miss when we felt closer to
Yeah.
her. But like
Back in the
that's
day
not
when,
really
when
like
she was
a,
interacting online and stuff.
yeah, like 1989 up until, you know, even up until like Lover, but even like during the first part of the Eras tour and
she
like
was online a little bit.
she was on TikTok a little
Yeah.
bit and stuff.
I miss
so,
her.
Yeah.
Oh my god, someone asked me if I get back together with my ex. If you had to pick one of your exes to get back together with, which one would it? Yes! We got it!
Probably won't watch
Oh,
this.
someone
you never
asked-
watched my videos.
Someone weirdly asked, is Ally as beautiful and funny in person as she seems online?
Oh my god.
It's so weird.
That's so weird.
Oh, this is a
yes.
good one. We've discussed this.
Okay.
Which fashion choices of Taylor's do you not like? Season 2 game outfits.
Yes. The game day outfits were too...
It's just not our style.
It was also just too name brandy.
Yeah.
Like, it was a little less relatable when
Like, my least favorite is this one. I'll send Nena a picture.
Okay.
Because it just, to me, for my personal style, isn't, like, exciting to my eye or, like, beautiful or whatever. It's just not my style. And to me, it didn't really fit Taylor's style from the previous years. I will say, Nena just showed me a picture of her at Catalina Island, where we were.
yeah.
This boho style, mwah, love that on Taylor.
Yep. I love, like, the headband with the lilac dress. You know the one.
Uh-huh. Even her outfit when she was in Perth visiting
Yes.
that sundress,
Yep.
like, just that vibe on her is so cute.
Yep. I will say when I'm on Taylor Swift style and I'm seeing like the details, I feel like it's super unrelatable for me to see a dress that's like $13,000.
When it used to be like Free People.
yeah, I love it when it's like it's expensive, but it's like, oh, I could wear that too.
Yes,
you
Urban
know?
Outfitters,
but when we're like repping like straight up like Louis Vuitton,
Yeah.
Versace, like
yeah.
Doesn't have to be Louis V up on Bond Street.
can't really get into that.
I think like I don't mind when things are by that brand. I just
yeah.
don't love when the names
the
are
logos,
displayed.
yeah. I loved her first. The jeans with the rips with the diamonds.
The butterfly one or
No, the Super Bowl
Oh,
first
yeah,
round
yeah,
Super Bowl
yeah.
outfit. So Ally, how do you feel about?
Can't ask me that. Come on, guys. I need some spicier takes here.
I got another.
Go on.
Who's a Swiftie you see online who shouldn't have met Taylor? Cheers.
Oh, this is a good one. Would you prefer the Lost album Karma or a Third Sister album to Folklore and Evermore? This is a particularly good question because Nena made a full video on the Karma album and she's also a sad girl vibe.
Yeah. Woodville.
You prefer that?
No.
Oh.
Karma.
Right.
100%.
Yeah, just to be vindicated.
I need vindication that Karma was even a concept at all.
Yes.
Even if the album wasn't called Karma.
Yep.
Even if it was something that she was working on during Bleachella. Like, literally, I'll take anything at this point. And the fact that she, like, giggles, haha, laughs about it, I just wish she would just say it's real or not real.
Literally.
Like PETA.
Tell both of yours most and least attractive Taylor Swift ex. Harry Styles most attractive, maybe. If we're going for like
Okay.
during the period while she was with them.
Okay. Least?
I'm not a Maddie Healy girl. Never have been.
Okay.
She's not my type.
I'm trying to think of them.
She doesn't date ugly people. She's a
Yeah,
she's
what?
a hot woman and hot
Honestly,
commodity.
like, I don't know what, I don't really like Joe.
Ellen.
Yeah. I
He's
don't
too
know.
boyish.
Yeah. I just thought, like, I don't know.
Hey, it's just personal taste.
I don't know. There's something off about his eyes.
Yeah.
Have you
Jeremiah
seen-
Fisher
Have you
vibes.
seen the cat that looks like him?
Yes.
Yeah.
And most attractive for you?
Probably like, yeah, Harry
Yeah.
or like Taylor Lautner at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob at the time, yeah. Do any of you have boyfriends? No.
Nope.
Rudest creators you have encountered.
Oh. See, I don't think I've been around many
Yeah.
creators. You've been around some rude ones? Huh? Actually, yes.
You have?
Yep.
At where?
The Eras Tour.
Oh. Do I know them?
I'm sure you've seen them.
Interesting. Who is it? Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Yep.
Oop.
Oh,
Really?
this person knows us well. For Nena, Last Kiss or You Are in Love. And for Ally, So High School or Would Have Could Have Should Have. To that,
Wait, you were in
I
love
say-
and wait, last kiss. Okay. Woo!
I can't pick between my babies.
Sing or drink.
Oh my god. I actually think I would pick Would Have Could Have Should Have.
Mm-hmm.
Would you pick one? This is like the credits are rolling.
Right? You were in love, maybe? Last Kiss, like, is the one that makes me cry. I cried more to Last Kiss before actually experiencing what the song is about.
Yeah. Alright, I'll just babysit them until you come back. I'm ready.
Where did you get that?
From the closet. What am I
Alright.
singing?
Okay.
Is this dead?
Oh no, I think it turns on.
Hello? Oh, this is too much power to have. I wish I'd done the entire Truth or Drink with this mic.
Welcome to the acoustic set.
Let's play one she's never played.
Oh.
Maroon. Let's do I'd Lie.
Oh.
Everyone get your lighters out.
I don't think that passenger seat has ever looked this good to me. Tells me about his night. Tell you his favorite color's green. He loves to argue. Born on the 17th. If you ask me if I love him, I lie. Let's skip to the break. He stands there, then walks away. My God, if I could only say he never tell you, but he can play guitar. I think he can see through everything but my heart. He loves to argue. Oh, and it kills me. If you ask me if I love him, I lie.
Good job, everyone. Great surprise song. You should do a surprise song at the end of all of your videos.
Thank you. Honestly, comment.
Send a request.
if you want that. And now we'll be playing a mashup of Maroon
And you're on your own.
and
kids.
Death by the
Good job. We did it. That was really young.
Bye. Start rolling. It's been a while since I've done an intro for anything.
It's like spill your guts or fill your guts.
I know.
Ooh, which drink do you want?
Okay, scratch that.
No, that's so
No.
funny. You're gonna have to cut that. Now it looks worse if I drink. That was pretty tame.